You had no excuse. Yep. I'm saying now. You have no excuses to be saying that you have no time to work out. The amount of time you have throughout the day can be just enough for you to work out, make progress. Don't be the type of person to say, "Oh, I can't work out. Oh, I have this to." Oh. You have time. With just 15 minutes, you can get a good workout and still and be healthy from that. You can actually like work out, but your mind can say otherwise because it did towards me. Because the mind, it processes things that you think about every day that you consume, and that can be working out as well. Like you've seen workout content, or you see someone working out at like a gym. You might see people working out for like around an hour or two. The mind can think of that when you're thinking of working out in general. Like I said if I didn't work out and I saw someone do it for like 2 hours, and then every time I thought about working out, I was like, how about 2 hours? I would think of that at first because I seen someone do it. That's basically an example of what I'm trying to say here. So your mind could think that you need to work out for an hour, since that's what people do to be fit. You need to dish that thinking. Just grab it, throw it out. Just throw it out. Because you have time. You do. You're just worrying about the time of the workout. Just the time that you need it. I'm gonna say now, if you just keep thinking about the time, how long it take for you to do your workout, you are gonna be overwhelmed. You don't want to be that. You don't. Cause I was once like this. I was once like this, thinking that I needed to work out for at least an hour. Cause I seen other people work out for an hour, and I was like, so people worked out for an hour. Maybe I have to do it for an hour when I'm working out. Cause I was doing that around when I was starting to get used to my workouts. I would worry when it seemed like I had no time to work out for an hour. Every single time that like before, like when I didn't have a schedule, I mentioned another video, but when I didn't have a schedule, and if I couldn't work out for like the amount of time I wanted to, I would complain. My mom thought it was a bad thing as well, because that's what I've seen. I see people working for an hour say you can be good for an hour, but to me at least that was not. That's what I believed. That's what I made by my belief. But I did get over it with a method that I kind of still use to this day. Use this day for my workouts in general. But I first want to go over my story and how I struggle with time in working out. So, as I said before, this was around the time I was starting to get used to my workouts. I was starting to get into the habit of doing it like almost every single day, which changed because now I work every other day. That's something good to know about. And I was starting to understand my workouts a bit more because I made a video on this already, but I was learning how to work out as well. If you want to learn how to work out, check out my other video, my recent videos. But I'm mainly trying to talk about time working out right now. I will work out for like about an hour, and that's it. No, not about an hour. An hour. Not just about. Not like, like a minute off. No, an hour. Just an hour. I didn't really think much of it during this time. I thought it was alright. I thought working out I was alright, and that's fine for you if you have time. But if you have less than an hour free time, then please listen up. Even if you don't, still listen up because this is so crucial. But it would hit me around the start of the second month, like one of those days. I don't remember exactly what the day was, but I know it was around the start. So probably like on like the sixth day of the new month, and it was that day, the day when I understood that you don't need a lot of time to work out to be good. So that day will start off pretty normal. I'll just get up and do what do I have to do for that day, which for me it was mostly get up, just go to school, then work out. Yeah, I was pretty scheduled this day because I had to do some other stuff with like family and friends. Yeah, and when it came to the end of the day, when I had some free time, it came to me working out, right? And throughout that day, I never look at the time as much. I didn't look at the time. It's like, it's 12 o'clock. No, I just I didn't look at it at all because I was too busy with my other stuff, you know. But to me, I thought I had enough time. I was like, yeah, I have enough time. I don't need to look at the clock. But when I looked at the clock, I was in disbelief. I was in disbelief. I don't know the exact time of it, but if I were to guess around the time, it would be like around 6 to 7. That's when I usually like rest, basically around the time. Now I was worried and just thinking that I did not have enough time to work out anymore until I decided to work out for the remaining time I had left. It was about I missed like 10 minutes, but I was still mad because back then I said in one of the previous videos, but I was pretty complaint about stuff. Like I was kind of like a perfectionist. Yeah, perfectionist. Yeah, I was kind of like that. And I think about being a perfectionist. Don't be one. You will be depressed if you try to be perfect every day, because every day's not perfect. Surprisingly, after I did that workout, it was actually good. Like it felt like that was already enough. You know, I felt like that the 50 minutes was good. I'd like it. It's like I didn't even need that 10 minutes. So when I noticed this, I was surprised to see that. And then after that, I decided to do some research on time out and exercising. Yeah, because for most of myself while working out, I had to do research mostly on it. And you should too, as well, if you want to work out. Because working out is like a whole different thing. It's not, it's not as simple as, brushing your teeth. You have to actually get into it. But continuing on my story, I learned one thing from that research that I want to talk about. And that was to plan your workouts when you have free time. That's what I do. And you should do it. And you should too as well. Like let's say if you're scheduled, right? Let's say if you work all morning and then like afternoon you have like 2 hours free. Do like an hour working out. Or if you have less than an hour, do like 50 or 40 minutes. I do 40 minutes now. Then 40 to 50, and before that I did an hour. When you when you plan your workouts, and when you actually understand like how much time you're spending on your workouts, I made a video on that. That was my last video. I talked about learning what workouts you can do. If you don't know how to really work out or know your workouts, watch that video, please. And as I was trying to say, that when you plan your workouts, it helps by being able to see how much time you're going to spend. So basically, for me, I work out for 40 minutes every other day now. I had the same workouts. I keep the same workouts, but if you want to do like maybe different workouts every time, it's better to plan it and see how much time you're going to spend on it based on how much free time you have. And it also helps by removing that thought of you not having enough time to work out. Because now the mind can deceive you. The mind, like I said, thinks about so much other things that when it comes to working out, it can try to mess you up. It can really try to mess you up. And like I said, if you have like a full day, this is beneficial. Because let's say if you like not really that fit and you want to get fit, but the thing is you have to do work, you have to visit family, you have to do other stuff that's important, and really not have to work out. You have like 1 hour free time. So that's very beneficial because you're doing workouts now that's benefiting you. It's that simple. And I don't really get why people just keep saying that they don't work out. They don't have time to work out. And I'm gonna say this now. If you have more than 2 hours and you say you can't work out, either A, you're just lazy, or B, you don't want to do it because it's too hard. It's really that's those two answers. If you don't want to work out, I made a video on that. If you want to stop that as well, I made a video on that as well, so you can go check it out after this. It helps you by managing your time better as well. So because you're actually thinking like, wait, wait, now on this time I can do my workouts for this amount of time that I have free. I made that video about that as well. That's still practicing time management, you know. And this will take some time to get adjusted to. For me, it took me about like a week or two, but it can be quicker for you. And this is like based on like if you already know how to do your workouts. If you already know how to do your workouts, but you kind of lack time management and don't really know how much time you have, this is beneficial. Just plan your workouts at like a specific time when you're free, and there, after you're done, you'll see how it's beneficial to you over like a week of doing this, and you will see how much progress you will make over time. It's about consistency as well. It's also about that as well. I know what I'm mentioning in my videos, but it's mostly about consistency. Consistency is key, and you're making progress. Like, don't just expect, like to do this and expect to like get results in like a week. This takes time, and it's just a method for you to not be lazy on working out. Remember, it takes time to do stuff. It takes time. It takes progression. Go for progress, not perfection, please. Remember that. This is a short video, kind of a short video, or long, based on how long I recorded this video. But that's all I have to say for today. So remember, work out when planned. Moderate what you eat. You have to moderate because I know I said in my previous videos that like you have to, control what you're eating. You have to also moderate what you're eating as well. If you need help with that, I have a video up my channel about that. And remember, stay consistent. Especially with this. Any guide I make. Any like simple guide I make on like working out. Consistency is a part of that as well. That's what I was able to work out. Because with consistency I made progress. And now I'm doing well. So yeah. I would thank you for actually watching this video. I really appreciate you giving some time for me to speak. And I'll see you, my friend, in the next one. And remember, this will take some time to do, but you can get to it, alright? Remember that. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.